I've known this one for 10 years, right? And she's brilliant. This girl's brilliant. I'm so happy she's here with us.
10 years? Did we meet when I was 12?
No, but I was.
I know. It's been a long time. I've known Scott for a while. So we're both glad to be here. And tonight we have the privilege of recognizing a leader and one that I'm sure will continue to wow us with his amazing actions.
This young man has done so much in his life at such a young age. I mean, you look at it looks like a sonogram. He looks like a fetus. He's so young. I am literally in awe. Blake Klapak is a student leader and a product of LIGALY and the network. He is in many respects the embodiment of the mission of the Long Island GLBT Services Network and is an excellent role model for many of the peers gathered here today.
Blake's involvement with LIGALY began with Safe Schools team, where he worked with a group of other teenagers to raise awareness about anti-GLBT bullying, which we know is a major issue. Blake is a graduate of Bayshore High School, and he is currently a student at Suffolk Community College. Yeah, we got some fans in here. Where he serves as the college's Gay Straight Alliance president. Since that initial exposure to LIGALY, Blake has built an extraordinary resume of advocacy activities, even while struggling with his own challenges and battles.
Blake's bravery, his genuine kindness and caring, and leadership skills have paved the way for hundreds of young people to come out in support of safer schools and communities that are safer for GLBT people. So it is our honor, now that I get to join Kimberly and David on stage, in presenting this year's Youth Equality Award to a true advocate, I didn't do it, to a true advocate for social justice and equality. Please give a huge, huge round of applause to Blake Klapak.
It is a great privilege to be receiving this award tonight. I began to attend LIGALY at the age of 13 in May of 2006. I believe lab was still yab, and I sure do remember getting paid for Safe Schools team. That part wasn't important though. I would have done it anyway. LIGALY has been a part of my growth, change, and instrumental in the transition to the man I am today. Many may not know the impact that LIGALY has had on my life, that the staff members, and especially David, continues to have on the youth that attend. David, there are many words to describe the way I see you, but it always seems to come back to the same word, hero. Cliche, I know. But the truth is, you have saved, touched, and changed more lives than you could ever fathom. The best part is how genuine you are. That you did it all out of the kindness and bravery in your heart. Therefore, to me, you are nothing less than a hero. I have faced struggles my entire life with my gender identity and my sexual orientation. I began to travel down an extremely destructive path of self-injury, depression, both being a bully and the bullied, failing in school, and thoughts of suicide in just the middle of 5th grade. I continued these destructive behaviors for years. When I was 13, and it couldn't get much worse before I was to end it, I was caught kissing a girl. I got into a lot of trouble, and I don't know who, but someone somewhere told me about 34 Park Avenue. I started first with Safe Schools team. James was the coordinator, and an amazing one at that. And Matt was the intern. Between meeting you and Robert, being involved in Legally, and working with James and Matt, I learned more than I had ever learned about anything in school. The best part was the freedom to learn about myself. Sorry. Matt was the first person to ever put a word to my many, what I thought were irrational feelings. He explained transgender to me. That's when I knew I was in the right place. The more I came, the more I wanted to stay, but sneaking around my family became difficult at such a young age. I was forced to stop attending Legally for almost a year. That was one of the hardest times in my life. But when I returned, you remembered me, David. You gave me a huge hug, and you asked me how I had been. There was so much compassion and sincerity in your words and your heart. I could feel it, and that's what set the tone. You had created this remarkable atmosphere. Each time I would hear you speak publicly, and every time we would have a conversation, I would just get more and more empowered to be and stand up for who I am. Legally had taught me morals, scholarly knowledge, safe sex, not that I was having any. Self-acceptance and the acceptance of others. What began for you as an assignment in school has become something tremendous. I don't think you get nearly enough thank yous for all the work that you do. I know you don't do it for the acknowledgement, but I just cannot help but to express to you my gratitude. You are an inspiration to many, and as I said, a hero in my book. I'm at a hard stage in my life right now. I am fighting to find my way and be who I am. You've taught me that everyone is always growing, changing, learning about themselves, and finding their identity. But I didn't realize that after nearly 6 years of being a part of this organization, I would still be learning and becoming who I am. I can't find that place that I want to find between being an activist and an educator. It is in my heart and my blood to be an activist, but my mind and my insecurities have been getting in the way. I sat with myself and I really struggled to decide what to do. Should I continue attending Legally programs or not? Then I received an email from a student in the Gay Straight Alliance at my school. I won't disclose too much, but the message was basically thanking me for being who I am and educating and empowering so many other students. In that moment, I made my decision. I will not leave this organization until you personally kick me out the door. A decision that seemed so complicated suddenly became so clear and so simple. I owe it to Legally as an organization, Robert, James, Matt, you, and more than anyone else, myself, to continue advancing, learning, and expanding my skills to become the best advocate I could be. You've taught me well, you have given me strength, and you have put me on the right path to excel, and continue to make a difference. I am not sure that you will or ever could know all that you've instilled in me. I just want you to know that I have the courage, the strength, the knowledge, and the passion to stand up and be proud of who I am today because of you and Legally. I believe that I have become a good man, and I feel that having the role models like the ones I have had has had an enormous effect on that. I aspire to be like the four of you, and I couldn't be more proud than I am. So thank you, David, James, Robert, Matt, and Legally, for being there for me when I was down on life and not sure where to go. Thank you for opening your doors, your arms, and your hearts and letting me in. For helping me and guiding me throughout the years. Thank you for your continued support to the GLBT Community Center. Now you can drink. There are no words to describe the gratitude we all have for the work that you do. It is an honor to be recognized by you when it is you, legally, that should be recognized for all the work that you do. Thank you so much.